Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1.
Let's go, baby. Week 1. Let's see what we can do. See what we got here.
The run on first down gets him a couple up to the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
8 yards to go on second down. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Good catch, baby. Good catch.
Aaron Jones. And out across midfield down to the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Packer first down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a first down carry by Jones.
Oh, that outside was open.
Jeff Gladney able to come up and make the tackle. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
2nd and 9 from the 44. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. This one complete to Devin Funchess.
Funchess is slow as hell.
But first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A gain of 37.
First and goal.
They're moving the ball through the air pretty well on this opening drive, and to me it was evident that they were set on doing exactly that here to get this game started. And their belief and determination is certainly paying off.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage?
There you go, Rodgers. There you go.
The end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Aaron Rodgers keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
The kick
and it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Vikings nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. The decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Oh, shit, I forgot about Cook.
Now the first carry from Dalvin Cook. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Dalvin Cook.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota
get out there. Good job, baby.
Zimmer wanted them to be a much more physical team that complemented their defense.
Credit Zadarius Smith, able to get through and make that tackle for a loss. They'll try to throw now. Cousins lets it fly for Thielen.
Good defense.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, here's Cousins.
Good ass play. God damn it.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Back to the ground, Cook. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
1 yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second down, Cook. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1 yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Cousins. It's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
I didn't let him have it.
I don't care how you look at it, how you cut it, how you parse it. Adam Thielen continues to be an absolute marvel, coming from where he did, Division III football, to being one of the top receivers in the NFL. But it's going to be vital for the Vikings in 2020 to keep number 19 on the field, especially since he lost his old running mate Stephon Diggs to the Buffalo Bills. And a hamstring injury last year really held his numbers in check. His lowest receiving yardage since 2015. Look for another breakout from Adam Thielen after plays like that.
Second and 5 now. Cousins.
Good defense.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
To the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Give me that. Good job, baby.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. The 40, 20, 10, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Packers 14. Vikings nothing.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage?
Oh, he ran right by him. He ran right by him.
Your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Space to maneuver at the 40. He's
Still got that same bullshit on here.
10. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 73 yards. And the Vikings get the quick strike
Same
touchdown.
juking bullshit.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive.
God, I hate that shit with a passion.
This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, no, they got the touchdown. It's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Fucking playoff game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. They'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Anthony Harris on the tackle. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. And that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
One of the underrated aspects of Devontae Adams' game is his toughness. He had to battle his way through injury last year, and while his numbers may have dipped, he was still the #1 target for the Green Bay Packers and their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, and still one of the best receivers in the league.
Good blocking, baby. Good blocking.
There he goes.
Good blocking.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Aaron Jones, 68 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Alexander, that was your man.
Before he's hit and dropped. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Well, the evidence
Thought you had pick number 2.
Why he was such a top target at LSU, and Justin Jefferson carrying that over to the NFL. He's what a lot of people call a natural pass catcher. What I love about him is a
good defense.
In the air, and at the moment of truth, go up and take it from a defensive back. This guy is smooth.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. From the gun, it's a give to Cook.
There you go.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Good defense.
They're going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And this one's incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. But it's going to be second down. And there we saw rolling right out of the pocket. Maybe his momentum taking him toward that sideline led him a little too far.
Yeah, that is difficult, isn't it? Plus you're closing down your space, right? You're shortening the field for your receivers. And their inclination is to go towards the sidelines as fast as the quarterback is as well. Hard for them to throttle down and leave themselves with enough room to stay in bounds and catch the ball.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Packer first down.
After the run by Jones, here's first and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Aaron Jones.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On second and 7, Rodgers. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7. Now Rodgers.
He failed. This idiot failed.
Complete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
There's not much pressure to affect the accuracy. And
How you fall on the play? It ain't even wet out here.
That play, they ended up flushing him to his left. Contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
On play action, Rodgers.
Good pick. Good pick. Good one.
Safety Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Damn it, man.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play. Slow it down.
Dumbass fell on the play I
I was
wanted.
thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Alvin Cook, the ball.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
On first and 10, Cousins. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
6 yards.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll throw again. Cousins.
Wide open.
Jefferson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. The Vikings is going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards.
Get my ball back, defense.
The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Get my ball back, defense.
Adrian Amos with a pick. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. The give is to Jones. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
He was brought down.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year.
You can't
and as an end result,
tease me like that.
yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
Incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown.
Devontae Adams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers add on to their lead. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Packers 28. Vikings.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Vikings take over 1st and 10.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Callaway on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Running for the first time with a fullback,
Hell of a
C.J.
play.
Ham. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. A give, this is Cook. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And this one complete to Smith. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Cousins now to throw on first down. That's taken in by Callaway. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Kenny Clark came into the league as one of the youngest players ever to be drafted. He's now one of the unsung leaders of this Packers defense. Went to the Pro Bowl for the first time after the 2019 season.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for a pick. So that was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
19-yard line.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Again, it's Jones. And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Overthrew him, Rodgers.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look
wide
open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Damn, he was wide open.
Pretty good 15-yard return. And the Vikings will be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Cousins.
The defense.
He's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. Here's Britton Colquitt now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a nice
This
job
idiot
here
almost
to down this
touched
one
it.
right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't it?
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. It's complete to Jones.
Good catch.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Jones. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Good one.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Returnable here for Callaway. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter action.
The score, Packers 28, Vikings 7.
A first down throw for Cousins. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jair Alexander. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Aaron Jones.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. The Packers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. Now Callaway on the return. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And this offense, they're going to have an excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there, a 22.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
1st down. Here's Cousins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
The defense.
Over the middle, but it's incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target. 3rd down here. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Here's Cousins. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Zadarius Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they enjoy this 4th quarter lead, starting out 1st and 10 now following the missed field goal. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Mithema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
And it's third down.
And Adams has it complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Vikings' 42-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown.
Aaron Jones. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Vikings
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
To throw is Cousins. And my goodness, another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Rodgers on the keeper.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. The ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I figure I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
The 15-yard line.
2nd and 15. Again, it's Cook. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher.
Victory
3rd and
1.
long coming up. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And, partner,